Welcome back to Chelsea News TV, and we're first going to be looking at Spanish left wing back Marcos Alonso's exit from Stamford Bridge, and next we're going to be looking at Real Madrid defender Sergio Ramos' move to the Blues. So starting with the Spanish left back, Barcelona have opened talks with Chelsea over signing Marcos Alonso this summer, according to reports in Spain. Alonso has slipped down the pecking order at Chelsea following Ben Chilwell's arrival last year and looks set to leave Stamford Bridge in the transfer window. The left-back has 2 years remaining on his Chelsea contract but is reportedly keen to seal a move away from West London. Alonso made just 17 appearances across all competitions for the Blues last season, compared to Chilwell's 42 after his £50 million move from Leicester City. The 30-year-old had previously come close to leaving Chelsea, and with Thomas Tuchel looking to put his mark on the squad, this summer appears to be the right time for a departure. Barcelona tried to sign Alonso in January, but the move collapsed when Junior Firpo, the player he was supposed to be replacing, failed to leave the Spanish Giants. However, with Barca once again trying to find a club for Firpo, Mundo Deportivo reports that the time has come for Alonso to move to Catalonia. Leeds, West Ham and Southampton have all been linked with a move for Firpo, who has been operating as Jordi Alba's backup at Barca. The report states that agents have spoken about the possibility of Alonso leaving Chelsea for Barcelona, and the move is made more likely by Barca having already laid the foundations for a transfer agreement through previous discussions. Barca aren't the only interested party, however, with Inter Milan also a potential destination for the Spaniard. Inter need a left-back, with Ashley Young moving to Aston Villa on a free transfer and Alexander Kolarov's deal at San Siro is set to expire at the end of the month. Indeed, Mundo Deportivo previously reported that Inter were interested in Alba as they plot a way to defend the Serie A title next season. Alonso has been a consistent performer for Chelsea since joining the club from Fiorentina in 2016. He has helped win the Premier League, FA Cup, Europa League and Champions League over the past 5 years and signed a 5-year deal back in October 2018. However, he fell out of favour with Lampard following an argument at the start of 2020-21, and Chilwell's big money arrival threatened his status as a first-choice left-back. Tuchel used Alonso in 10 Premier League matches following his arrival to replace Lampard in January, but it seems a transfer makes sense for all parties. So we're going to be seeing the exit of Spaniard Marcos Alonso from Stamford Bridge, as Marcos Alonso has fallen out of favour under Thomas Tuchel at Chelsea. He was a regular for the first few games under Tuchel, as it looked like Ben Chilwell had competition now facing Marcos Alonso. But Marcos Alonso has gradually fallen down due to Ben Chilwell's rise again in the Chelsea shirt. Marcos Alonso will be set to be leaving Chelsea, as he will look to be representing his country in the 2022 World Cup in Qatar, so will want to have game time, so Spain will be able to select him. So moving to Barcelona may be a great move for Marcos Alonso, so he can get some game time. Before we get into the next news story, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell for daily uploads. So now we're going to be looking at Sergio Ramos' move to Stamford Bridge. 2 Premier League clubs, a club from Serie A and Paris Saint-Germain, are all interested in signing Spanish legend Sergio Ramos, according to reports. Previous reports have linked the defender to Chelsea, as the club were considering offering Ramos a contract at Stamford Bridge following his release at Real Madrid this summer. The deal will be similar to the deal which saw Thiago Silva join Chelsea last summer on a free transfer. However, as per reports, Chelsea are not the only club in for the centre-back, as the outlet report that PSG are front-runners for Ramos. Reports that 2 Premier League clubs, likely to be Chelsea and one other, are keen on signing Ramos. A third unnamed Serie A club are also in for the defender. Chelsea are in the market for a defender, with Ramos have been previously linked to the Blues, and the speculation has continued to rise following the announcement of Ramos' exit. It was claimed that Chelsea would turn to either Ramos or Rafael Varane to bolster their centre-back options if Antonio Rudiger left the club. Former Chelsea manager Jose Mourinho hinted that Ramos would be a great signing for Chelsea whilst talking to TalkSport. He looked to Thiago Silva and it's a similar situation. He didn't stay in Paris, where people expected him to stay a couple more seasons. He came to Chelsea, signed one season with one option for one more. He didn't play every match. He had a couple of little issues, but in big matches he gave great stability. You can imagine how much he helped the team to develop the young players and the leadership. I believe Ramos is in a similar situation. He's even more physical than Thiago to cope with the Premier League demands. He is very good in the air and I have no doubt that he can play with intensity and for the demands of the Premier League. So it looks like Chelsea are in the race to sign Sergio Ramos this summer, as Thomas Tuchel and Chelsea look to be bringing in a defender this term. With Antonio Rudiger and Andreas Christensen talks of a new contract having just broken down, Sergio Ramos could well be on his way to Chelsea, as it may be that Antonio Rudiger might be leaving after a contract fallout, and Andreas Christensen could be shipped on a deal to Borussia Dortmund to sign Erling Haaland in a swap deal. So Sergio Ramos will be leaving Real Madrid this summer, so there's a range of clubs that are after him. Chelsea face competition from a range of clubs including Manchester United, PSG and most likely Inter Milan or Juventus. This will be tough for Chelsea to get a well-experienced defender who has performed very well over the years for Real Madrid and Spain on international level. Ramos is one of the best defenders of all time, having scored over 100 goals for Real Madrid as well. He is a goal-scoring defender. He will be very good in the air, as Chelsea have lacked that in recent games under Tuchel, as Kurt Zouma has not been in the starting 11 where he has been very good in the area. So Ramos could be perfect for Chelsea, and it will be a great signing for Chelsea to bring in an experienced player of Ramos's caliber. So thank you for watching and hope you like and subscribe for more content and comment you blues.